Peace everybody, what's good, what it do? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Keisha. If this is your first time coming across this channel, and on this channel I do all things books, all things Black authors to be more specific. If you would like to diversify your reading, if it sounds like something you're interested in, feel free to go ahead and subscribe, like this video, hype this video if it's an option, I'm not sure. Okay, so we have approached June, which is this. We have not approached June, we have passed June. This is July, and I'm coming in with the mid-year book tag. I think it used to be called the mid-year freak out or something like that. I don't know, but this is the mid-year tag. Can you believe we're in the middle of the year already? Good grief. I keep looking at the window because like it's got, all of a sudden it got really windy, like a storm just came through. The first question is the best book you've read so far. I had a hard time with this. The first one is Sula. I love Sula so much. I love that book so bad. And the second book, by Toni Morrison, of course. And the second book is Ring Shout by P. Djeli Clark. Love that one as well. Love that. It's kind of like revengeful. And if you haven't read Ring Shout, it's a really great read. It's a sci-fi magical realism horror-esque book. It's really novella actually, but it's really good, really good. The second question is the best sequel you've read so far this year. Another hard question. I did pick from the Burning series. So the first one is The Rage of Dragons. The second one is The Fires of Vengeance. So I did pick The Fires of Vengeance from the Burning series. Third question. New release you haven't read but want to. I went with Kin by Tayari Jones. I do have it on the shelf, but I just haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm going to get to it. Most anticipated read for the rest of the year. Ooh, back to the Burning series, because I believe the third book is going to come out in October or November. So I'm going to go with that one. And the title for that is The Lord of the Demons is the title for that. And it should be the third and final book in that trilogy. I'm so amped to read that. Like, Evan Winter has done such an amazing job with the Burning series. Round of applause. Excellent. The biggest disappointment of the year. This was a little hard. I had a couple of them, so I picked two. I was really excited to read Mayhem in the Mortal by Shanora Williams. Did not enjoy it. Did I DNF? No, I think I hung in there because I kept saying it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better. And for some people, obviously reading taste is very subjective. So for some people, they probably thoroughly enjoyed it. I did not. The next one is Junie. There have been so many awesome, amazing reviews about Junie. I didn't enjoy Junie at all. Like, I feel like the story was there, but the way the author told the story and the way the author didn't center Junie in the story really irked me. So no, I didn't like that. 6 biggest surprise of the year. Hear me out, because this is only a surprise because I don't read a lot of kind of in the genre of romantasy when it comes to Black literature, which I'm gonna change that. I am gonna change that. But so for that reason, An American Marriage. Oh yeah, I really enjoyed An American Marriage, and that's one of the reasons why I can't wait to hop into Kin. Number 7, favorite new author, debut or new to you? This one was fairly easy. P. Djeli Clark is new to me, and I have thoroughly enjoyed reading 3 of his books so far this year. I do plan to read at least one more before the year is out, but yeah, P. Djeli Clark. And number 9 is new favorite character. Going back to P. Djeli Clark, Maurice Boudreaux in Ring Shout. Love her down. Like, who doesn't like a badass woman, right? The next question, a book that made you cry. There was a couple, but I think I'm gonna go with, Mama Day by Gloria Naylor. Yes, Mama Day by Gloria Naylor. Get into a little bit of storytelling that involves root work, magical realism, just a really good, almost like Southern Gothic style of writing. Please check it out. A Books that made you happy. This is going to sound really strange. A lot of the books have made me happy, but I did pick a book that's going to sound really weird. Like, you're going to be like, that made you happy? Hear me out though. My pick is Son of the Morning by Akwaeke Emezi. Okay, so the reasons why the book made me happy is because of the subject matter and the way in which they told the story. Okay, you would think that you're telling the story of Son of the Morning, you're telling the story of demons, and the way they kind of twisted the story of Satan or Lucifer, I enjoyed it. So I know that it may sound strange, but if you haven't read Son of the Morning, maybe give it a shot if you're into that kind of thing. This question says, what books do you still need to read? And because there are so many, there's no way I'm going to do that. Instead, I decided to make my own last question, and that is best series I read this year. Because there's no way I can do a video about best anything and not include N.K. Jemisin's The Broken Earth trilogy. In particular, the first book, the 5th season, was so creative. The story is so freaking creative. When I finally figured out what was happening, what was going on in the story that N.K. Jemisin was telling, my mind exploded. I was like, what? N.K. Jemisin does not get enough praise in the fantasy spaces that she deserves. That trilogy is so well written, so creative. There's not enough words. If you haven't read it, go ahead and check it out. The Broken Earth trilogy. It's amazing. It's outstanding. It's award winning. It's awesome. So yeah, that's going to do it for my mid-year tag. Hope you'll come back at the end of the year so we can break these down even more and get into some of the best of the year and see if some of these books hold up to the end of the year. So much for watching, and I hope to see you back here on the next video. Peace.